All right, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Goldd-talker, and I welcome to Coco Radio and Television Station where they giving a back-to-back as they happen, as they shell for the Obodo Nigeria. So on top this matter, on top this political analysis, and on top Benue crisis where they happen, the killing and the burning of the Nigerian citizen for Benue State where they shell. Now the audio someone could bring come this morning because everybody they para for this country with what is happening in Benue State. Still on you, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, try as much as possible. Make it take picture on top of this matter. May if they hear the update, may if they suburb on top of this matter. Alright, so back to the matter. On top of this Benue State crisis, by certainly don't come talk one or two on top of this Benue State, the reason why the killing cannot stop, and the reason why Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not saying anything on top of this matter, and the reason why actions has not been taking place, despite the fact that there are a lot of killings of children, burn downs of houses, killing of property, destruction of property, nothing has been done. Watch this video. May you see how Dr. Danley, Barrister Danley give analysis, reason why, they no fit talk. Because that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the president for the citizen, but president for some people. Watch the video. We'll be right back. We'll also give you in full details how the citizen of the Benue State are speaking out their mind. We'll be right back.
An activist went to Benue, to that community. He did, made a visuals and videos, interviewed people from that community. A man from the community said, in just one room, perhaps it was like a church, people were, they said they came, the attackers came, the headsmen, we're not going to sugarcoat them, they are Fulani headsmen.
They burnt it down.
They came, in that particular hall, 40 people were burnt there. There was another room that had more than 10 children. You're seeing bones of children laying all over. There was another room that has full of blood all over. It was very gruesome, Barrister Darlington. They interviewed a farmer who they say is one of the richest men in that village. He had metric tons of rice. A full warehouse was burnt down, and they said it was about around 40 million naira that was wasted there, Barrister Darlington. And a tale from some of the community people said that these people came in, they blocked the four corners of their community. So they were in the front, thinking that they could come from the front. The youths were in the front. Perhaps it was even just the youths. The military were nowhere to be found. When they got the intel, it was the youths that was trying to protect them. They didn't know that they went behind and started killing people inside the community. They would enter a room and pour fuel and light up the place. That was how they killed people. And the irony is that this community is on the Federal Express road. So it's not like he was hidden. So I don't know why it took the military so long. I don't know what is happening.
And then when
the villagers has alleged a lot of things. They are saying sometimes the military are not really active, But in all of this, we have a president. Benue State has a governor. Dr. Hassan is saying that they've been trying to curtail this attack, that from how many 17 local governments, they've brought it down to like 9 local governments. And it's making it look like the lives of people lost are just, you're counting lives of human beings like it's nothing. It's nothing. It took the president more than 24 hours, more than a day to even react, make just something as little as a press statement, Barrister. But let's compare it to India, where there was a plane crash. The Prime Minister went down immediately to that site of the plane crash. Barrister, in less than hours, he was there. At South Africa, there was flooding that killed about 40 people. Cyril Ramaphosa went there in person. What is stopping our president to visit Benue State?
Kwame, you don't need to go far to decipher what is going on. Tinubu does not have the capacity to run Nigeria.
I'm talking about children, innocent children are being killed like chickens.
You think the concerned Tinubu? Even the reaction came after Pope in faraway Rome.
In Vatican City, made a statement
against it. That was one day I remember.
Someone who is a foreigner.
And somebody is telling you that.
Barrister, he also took even hours after the Pope made a statement. It took the anger of Nigerians on social media calling out the president. Protests had already started in Benue State. Which, by the way, right now I'm hearing that police have arrested around 40 persons for just protesting. But Barrister, these people who perpetrated these murders have never been brought to book.
Yeah, that's why they.
So why the speedy arrest of protesters? I'm talking about peaceful protesters. When people are being killed, the number one priority of every government is protecting your citizens, right? So they are not being protected, and they are protesting, telling you their anger and their grievances. And what you could do is arrest them. Where then lies the power or the protection of the presidency or the governance?
I told you here. Thank God you answered the question yourself. This president is not the president of Nigeria. He's the president of some people. He's there to protect them, whatever they do. That is why the 400 names of those sponsoring the terrorists, nobody will open not to talk of calling them out. I'll give you an example. So when I said Tinubu is not in charge, the answers are there, staring at you in the face. A president that is active and is for everybody would have reacted like other presidents outside here. But this particular one, whenever these particular killer herdsmen are on the rampage, Tinubu will go to sleep. He will pretend he didn't know or hear what they are doing. But let somebody cough down here in the south, he will react immediately. Immediately he will react. Can you see the difference? When something happened at Okwama, you saw what he did. Just check. Whenever anything happen here, they kill one policeman or one soldier here, Tinubu will react immediately. But look at how many soldiers and police that were killed in this killing. What did he say? That a governor should constitute a peace meeting.
They are watering it down to a mere communal clash, which
yes,
we know. All Nigerians know. People from that state are telling you that this is more like an ethnic cleansing going on. So why are you making it look so little or so mundane, like it's just a clash, a communal clash going on? And you're talking about reconciliatory meetings.
And tell me
so how about the perpetrators, first of all? How about bringing them to book?
Do you even know the problem? How do you reconcile foreign terrorists in your country with a community that they have invaded? He said reconcile. Meanwhile, it has been confirmed that these people are foreign terrorists that some people from Nigeria invited here to do these killings. So how do you now reconcile with them to do what? You can see the hypocrisy. Promise, I want to ask you, this is that going on in Benue and what happened in Rivers. Which one is more serious? Which one deserves a state of emergency?
Barrister, you're the analyst. You should be the one to tell
so that is what I'm telling you. So when I tell you that Tinubu is not in charge,
Nigerians are actually asking that. Actually, so, people are asking questions.
So that will tell you that Tinubu is not the president of Nigeria. He's the president of some people.
So is this because the governor of Benue State is from APC?
I mean, can't you see it? The man cannot even say anything against the government or against the...
And ironically, he's a reverend father. He's a priest. And I learned that one of the people who were killed was a mother of a priest, an old woman.
Are you serious? God have already told that judgment will start from his house. So anybody in the house of the Lord, his judgment is coming. Because that Aliyah, he cannot tell me that he is not aware of what is going on. There must be an agreement before he became governor of Benue State. Why he had to resign his priesthood to come and become a politician. There was an agreement and he's implementing it.
Remember that he has been somehow making excuses for these attackers.
Of course.
He has never openly called them Fulani headsmen.
You cannot call them. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
He has never done that.
Even
and this is so much for someone who is a priest.
Even Tinubu cannot
someone
do
who
that.
understands. And I'm sure the people of Benue voted for him because they think as a religious leader, he would be able to protect them and understand their plight. Because Benue is predominantly a Christian state, right, Barrister Darlington?
That's the reason. That is the reason. You know, most time when I've been saying, in fact, I am not surprised though. Maybe it's people now who have woken up late. But for me, from day one, I have been telling people this thing. But each time I raise this, you say, no, we don't want ethnic this thing, we don't want tribalism, we don't want it. But that is the major problem here. I've been saying even before now, I challenge anybody to prove me wrong. I've been saying it here that this problem is ethnic and religious bias going on. That is why these people are acting with so much impunity and arrogance.
Barrister, it looks like some state has gone back to the 17th century backwards, trying to conquer communities and take over, because that is what it looks like. That's what is going on. And I'm saying it from the source of people who are from that community. Someone from the community, from that local government, said that look, for some communities who people have run away, escaped for shelter, Fulani people are in that community and rename that community over themselves. So that is what is going on. They conquer states and communities rather. They rename those communities after themselves gradually. And
the federal government of Nigeria is aware. You do know why this is worrying me? We don't learn from history. Promise. Did you hear what Babangida said in his book? That the major reason why the civil war broke out was because Gowon could not protect the killing of the Igbos in the north. That was the reason.
That thing that happened is from Benue State.
That thing that happened
George Akume is from Benue State.
And what is going
Secretary
on
to the federal government. I've never heard him made a statement about this.
So this will tell you that what happened before, nobody have learned any lesson from there. They are doing it to Benue. Are you telling me that if they send it to some other region, Nigeria will remain the same? It will not. So if they have allowed them to do it in Benue, what makes you think they will only settle in Benue? No, they want to extend to more other states, and by that time it will be too difficult to even let them in. That's why it would have been better you stop them initially than allowing this thing. By the time they settle in these states, how are you going to remove them from there? And when you do census now, they will be counted as Nigerians. You can see the hypocrisy.
The chief press secretary to Governor Alia has been suspended indefinitely, and do you know why? Because he joined protesters.
You can say, you can imagine.
But some Nigerians are saying that what this government is after is just about 2027 and coalition and who is going to be the next president. You saw what happened in Gombe during the Northeast
of course, there
Elders Forum. There were lots of fights. There are even rumors that the APC chairman was hid and all of that. It's not confirmed, but these are what Nigerians are saying. Let me hear your reaction in 30 seconds.
APC will implode. I have predicted it last year. So whether all of them run inside there or not, I don't need to be told what will happen. They have started imploding already. That was implosion going on there because they said they went there and were trying to pronounce Tinubu for 2027 without mentioning Shetima. And these people say no, without Tinubu, Shetima, there will be no Nigeria, no APC. And that was it. So is that not implosion on the making? So that will tell you what is going to happen. By the time all the people that are jumping there, they are promising them heaven and earth. If you don't fulfill it, what will happen? Will they be happy? No, will they be happy? So I don't need to be told. It's just that ignorant people who don't know what is going on. And it's a pity. So all these things about the AP, I'm asking you again, promise. This thing that is going on now, is this the same man that Nigeria want to re-elect in 2027?
All right.
This man that cannot even secure your life and property. You want him to continue in office.
All right, welcome back from that wonderful clip. You see, Atolato, I never finished. I'm taking us to the next level now, where the Benue State and Inspector General of Police don't talk in own part, that they have been deploying. They have been so active. Even the Minister of Defense, that they talk their own. This one, they talk his own. Watch the nonsense where they come out of their mouth. We are talking about the lives of people. Watch out.
They have killed 3 persons in a house. That was the starting of the massacre. Yes. So as that happens, then we were afraid. And that was at my own personal area. There were 4 in numbers. And they are Fulanis. I saw them closely. I did not know what makes that I was escaped in the incidents. My family members affected, they are 5 in numbers. My wife, brother, and 4 children. Yes, all killed in the market side.
Fulani herdsmen came in around the Yelwata East, started firing gunshots. They fired for almost 5 hours. They met a stiff resistance here from the police. Immediately when they met the resistance, they moved towards Yelwata Market. There they slaughtered more than 100 persons. The incidents lasted for more than 5 hours. They burnt some of our community members in stores there. There are some stores that are housing more than 50 persons. All were burnt down. People slaughtered there, others burnt to ashes. That was exactly what happened.
See, when one incident happened, hundreds of incidents have been prevented that are not known to the public. So that this happened does not mean that we have not been deploying. We have actually been deploying. We've been working together with the military and with other security agencies to ensure that this reign of impunity of these criminal elements ends, and we are committed to this. This attack on the peaceful Yelewata community is one attack too many. It is not just an attack on the people of Benue State. It's an attack on the entire nation, and we are not going to accept it. The people of this community are not alone. We are with them. The entire Nigerian communities are with them. A day will come when these bandits will come to operate as they used to, and they will never return. That day is drawing nearer. I can assure you that we are committed to fight this battle and win this war. My appeal to the community is to cooperate with us. They know their environment more than anyone else. They should give us information. They know the strangers. They can recognize strange movements. They can see the signs that warns that there is an impending danger. They should please give information to us. And I want to assure them that any information given to our commanders on ground will be treated with utmost confidentiality.
To come here and see the communities, to also commiserate with His Excellency, the Governor of Benue State, and the good people of Benue State. Like the IGP mentioned, this is one too many killings. We are tired of innocent souls being killed, and we're here to ensure that we address such. From now, I'll be going to see my commanders, and we have to change our strategy. We're going to look inward and see how we can address it. But like we mentioned, we cannot do it alone without the community, without the state. We need everybody to be part of it. We understand that even before now, we used to have, even within us, people that compromise and give information. Because going around, you see the way some of the burnings were made, they were targeted, and which means they had insiders. And so I've discussed with the communities, the traditional rulers, with the clergy, for us to work united. There have been some issues on trust, and that we're going to address. For us, like I said, we want this to be the last one that will happen. We're going to go all out to ensure that we address it. We have put in measures in other places, and it has worked. Here is not going to be different. I want to assure Nigerians that not only Benue State, all over the country, we are determined, based on the mandate of Mr. President, to ensure that we restore peace and tranquility within our country. But we need Nigerians to support us. We must work together as a team. We've also had the information that sometimes some of these people come across borders. Wherever it is they're coming from, we're going to go after them and take them. So we must take the battle to them, not waiting for them to attack. And that's one I think is very, very critical. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will also want to proceed to Nasarawa State to see His Excellency, to be able to, because the borders are actually very critical to the success of what we're doing. For the youths, please don't give up. This is our country. We can never, ever give our country up for anything. And this madness must stop, and it will end.
Once again, my heart goes out to this community of mine in the state and the entire local government and then the entire citizenry of the state. This is a killings uncalled for. Whatever thing it is, it's quite unfortunate that this kind of a carnage, this kind of killings, persists. The presence of the Chief of Staff, Chief of Defense Staff, and the IGP mean quite much to me, and definitely the people as well. The moment they heard of this, they called from Abuja same day, and they had condoled with us. The president himself is quite touched. Again, the presence of the two here this afternoon, it's quite reassuring to our people. As the community elders, the traditional rulers were given a positive nod for their very prompt response. I know we remain very hopeful that this kind of a devastating occurrence would not happen, not only within the local government but around the state. We've gained their own assurances of the support. Already, we now have an increased presence of different teams and squads. That is going to create a huge difference. They've been to the sites, we've all been there, we've seen how inhuman it is. Each person is touched. It remains our prayer and resolve that this kind of a touchdown never happens any place.
All right, my Nigerian people. You see, the fact remains that history we always tell. Even on this same channel, if you go back to some of the previous videos, during the 2023 presidential election, I keep telling people, Bola Ahmed Tinubu have nothing. I mean nothing to offer. He's not going to do anything. People were criticizing us then that this and this, we are Yorubas. I'm a typical Yoruba man. But the truth is, when you see somebody who is not capable, he's not active. He doesn't have the energy to carry off this thing. Look at Burkina Faso. How far about their country now? How they be? How is it going? Benue State here. We have army, we have air force, with the whole security agency waiting they happen. Who is the person behind this? They can't tell us. But look at the peaceful protesters. Back. Now the handicapped ones with the Nigerian peaceful protesters, the Nigerians that we no get wahala. When we say we join to one Nigerian to be peaceful, I just came to understand that the only language these people understand is war. Truth be told. Because I don't say for this country, if you're too gentle now, they will take you, they will write on you. My people, if you are there, let us share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Make all of us, they shout for social media. Make the thing go viral. So that they can impeach this nonsense man. I pity people who will vote for him again in 2027. And 2027 we go worst. You see, we shout, we talk, which pattern we no use? INEC no agree. Now, where the INEC is nowhere to be found. The guy even just is silent. Eh? God. On top of this matter, my people, I won't put you on my mouth because the matter they boil me. They pay me for mine. That the lives of people, human being like you, because their family are not affected, their relatives are not affected, so it's none of their business. So for this junction, my people, make a put you on my mouth to make you know be like say now. Let me look for the law. So